And only on to tonight, a convicted felon is handed the keys to a police car. He now faces some serious new charges.
Well, thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Keith Garvin.
Good evening. I'm Daniela Guzman. Well, tonight, the Jamaica Beach Police Department is promising change after their officer handed over those keys without ever doing a background check.
KPRC2's Bryce Newberry has been looking into this case for the last week. He joins us in studio now with the story you'll see only on 2. Bryce.
Keith and Daniela, we've covered these cases of cop impersonators before, but this is different because this suspect with a long history of pretending to be a cop is accused of getting access to a real marked police unit from the Jamaica Beach Police Department after meeting one of the lieutenants at church. Over the past decade, Felix Camacho Polanco has been accused of posing as a cop from local, state, and federal agencies. Now the 35-year-old is accused of doing it in Texas, surrendering to the court Monday on felony charges of impersonating a public servant and unlawfully carrying a gun. He got the keys to a Jamaica Beach police cruiser last month under the guise of doing mechanic work, but brought it to this Webster apartment complex where records show he repeatedly activated the lights and sirens, claimed to be a former New York Police Department officer and a new reserve officer for Jamaica Beach PD, and at one point followed a real cop on his motorcycle down NASA Parkway with the lights and sirens on. The leasing manager told investigators she first met Camacho back in March, wearing a visible police badge with a holstered gun. The Jamaica Beach police lieutenant told investigators he got introduced to Camacho through church, but did not do a background check.
Well, clearly here they failed.
Jim Willis is a licensed police officer and private investigator who says it appears the police department had no idea who they handed the keys to.
It is a small police department, a small town. Would you say that's any excuse for something like this?
No. We all, as police officers, have access to the same databases that would inform anyone, like I said very quickly, whether or not an individual has criminal history.
Camacho has at least 11 prior arrests in New York. 6 of them involve impersonation, the NYPD tells KPRC2, and these are just a few. Back in 2014, he claimed to be an immigration officer and followed someone to their vehicle asking for money. In 2017, he showed a fake badge to get access to a business and threatened to arrest patrons while wearing a body vest. Then in 2019, claimed to work for the Department of Justice during a Manhattan car accident. Months later, he drove a Nissan SUV with lights and sirens on it and made an unsafe turn, then told responding officers he was, quote, on the job while showing an Ohio State Corrections badge. Despite all that, his defense attorney calls these new allegations false.
Mr. Camacho has a past, but it's just that, his past. It's not who he is today. There's a rush to judgment based on that past. He is innocent.
And the Jamaica Beach police chief tells me as soon as they found out about this criminal investigation, they went and got that patrol unit back. In a statement, Chief Raymond Garavay says he was never employed with the Jamaica Beach Police Department, and we are disappointed with Mr. Camacho Polanco's actions and the shame these allegations bring to the badge. Tonight, he has posted a $60,000 bond. He's out of jail now as these criminal cases are pending.
And Bryce, I couldn't wait to ask you, is that lieutenant the one that handed over the keys? Is he in trouble, or is the department making any changes?
Well, Daniela, Chief Garavay tells me the lieutenant did not face any discipline over this incident, but he says the department will be more cautious and likely use a reputable mechanic shop going forward.
Good idea. Thank you, Bryce.